In New York City, a huge fight broke out that left one person critical injured. That's right, you guys, two adult males between the age 32 and 36 years old. They went at it that left one person critical injured.
Police say the shooting happened around 4:45, just moments before a northbound A train pulled into the Skimmerhorn and Hoyt subway station in downtown Brooklyn.
That one person was the altercator. A black man, African-American, was 36 years old, happened to go crazy in the subway before all this whole incident started.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Race. I don't want blacks. Fuck you. Do something about it. You like that? No, man. Don't let your girl be. The minute you move, nigga, I'm gonna beat you up. The minute you move, act like you want to beat you up.
He was shouting, he was yelling racial slurs. At the end of the day, you guys, when you shouting and you yelling racial slurs, you need to walk the walk, because there's gonna be one person that is gonna step into your face and knock you out. You guys, in my personal experience, I have witnessed this, and the best way to do this is either get off the next stop and transfer to the other car, or just ignore it. But there's so much you could do at that point that sometimes you could push somebody to the edge for them to lose patience. In the video, you could see and clear people yelling at the two individuals to stop, to just let it go, because there's children inside the train. That's right, you guys, it was rush hour. People are going back to work, going back to their house, picking their son or daughter from their schools. You guys, this is no joke. Rush hour, you could get hurt, and other people could get hurt as well. These trains get overpacked. Sometimes you just need to wait for the next train, you guys. This is the reason why I ride an electric scooter, because these trains are not safe, they're not reliable. Usually they're overcrowded, or they never show up on time at all. And all of a sudden, this girl comes out of nowhere and starts stabbing the altercator on the back, you guys. And that escalated the situation even worse. As you guys can see, nobody ever thought that this thing would escalate this even horrible than it already is. The dude, the altercator, the black guy, he grabs his jacket, pulls out a gun, you guys, and he clocks it. You can even hear it. At that point, everyone lost their minds. Everybody started panicking all the way to the end of the train, and that's when you see people ducking, yelling, "Let me out, let me out." And unfortunately, this train is an older model. They could not go to the next car between the subway cars. Where are these upgrade trains, Mayor Adams, that you promised that New Yorkers will have?
The new train is part of a $2.5 billion MTA purchase of new subway cars, no longer confining you to the same car you board.
Unfortunately, everybody had to stick inside the same car. The train was actually moving, by the way. I'm surprised that nobody pulled the emergency brake and crawled out of that train.
Transition. What's up, everybody? It's Rican. We're Anthony, live in Times Square to give you a special announcement.
That's right, you guys. Apollo Phantom V3. Thank you so much, Apollo Scooters, for sponsoring us with this awesome partnership with Ride with Anthony. That's right, you guys. In the link in the description, you can check out the reviews of the Apollo Phantom V3. Check it out, you guys. You won't be disappointed. This scooter got quadruple suspension. That's right, you guys. 52 volts, 40 miles per hour, 40-mile range. Anyways, back to our regular programming. Anyways, the guy points his gun at the Hispanic guy, and that's when things get even more physical. Apparently, the altercator lost control of his gun, and that's when the Hispanic dude that's trying to defend himself shot the man. 4 times. One in the head, leaves him critical injured at this point. And it's so ironically that the next stop that happens to be a police train station in Hoyt Street. This is insane. The guy, the altercator, he has an angel somewhere around there, because if this train didn't stop at no police station, this man would have been dead less than 30 minutes. Anyways, chaos happened in this train. You could see the fears in people's faces, that they were absolutely dramatized.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
In the end of the day, you guys, when you're riding these subways, you need to pay attention before you actually get on. I suggest you actually get on with the conductor, where the conductor sits, or where the opening and conducting doors sits. Because in the end of the day, these trains are not reliable, they're not safe, and you certainly, hell, you cannot trust nobody around you. You got so many problems with the MTA. I think at this point, having the National Guards is pointless, because the fact of the matter is they got these National Guards in landmark areas like Times Square, like Penn Station, like Grand Centrals. Where are the National Guards in Harlem, Washington Heights, Brooklyn, the Bronx? They ain't there. This whole thing is just a publicity stunt. And in the end of the day, I think and I truly believe New York City is gonna be doomed if there's no change. Anyways, you guys, if you guys made this far with the video, please subscribe to the channel. Any questions or concern, please share that in the comment section. If you guys want to see more video about me doing Uber Eats, doing deliveries on my electric scooter here in New York City, click the link right here, you guys. Ride with me.